Hi, I'm Glenn Farrant. I'm the CEO of CriticalArc, and today we're here to talk about the use of the SafeZone system here at Heriot University. And I'm lucky enough to be here with Ashna Bakshi, who is the VP of Wellbeing for the Student Union here at Heriot University. So Ashna, could you tell me a little bit about your role and your experience here at the university?
Of course. So I'm, as you said, the Vice President for the Student Union. So I'm a sabbatical officer and I look after students' welfare as well as the equality and diversity side of the Student Union. I also work with the university on policy and projects such as SafeZone on different aspects to benefit student welfare.
And with SafeZone being a specific solution for managing security, you've obviously worked closely with security services. So how typically does the Student Union get engaged with security services here at Heriot Watt?
We work with security all the time. From the start of the semester, from Freshers Week, security is in constant communication with the Student Union to let us know that they're keeping us and our students safe, not just during events, but also on during the whole campus. And it's a fantastic relationship that we have with everyone from security as on a personal basis as well as the union as a whole.
Yeah. And could you describe the importance to the student body and to the university as a whole for students and staff to feel safe on campus?
Of course. So I think that being safe on campus is a major priority for everyone. I think being safe on campus is not just about security, but it's about what the university provides. And SafeZone is a great way for the university to show that it protects its students. And I think even for parents coming in and leaving their students in the hands of the university, security is so important. And yeah. Yeah.
And with the introduction of SafeZone, the Student Union got heavily involved in yourself directly. So why do you think it was important for the Student Union specifically to get involved there with promoting the use of SafeZone?
So a couple of years ago, the Student Union put out a survey that was around security and how they feel safe on campus. And there were two issues that came out from the survey. One was around the actual estates of the university. The second one was students didn't know how they could report something or any sort of incident that happened on campus. The technology was quite outdated, and they would have to go to an actual phone to call someone. And I think students were confused on how that information was actually getting to security. So I think SafeZone's introduction was absolutely one of the biggest successes in the university's projects.
Yeah, right. And with Heriot Watt, there's obviously a lot of international activity, and you've been engaged on the international side. And what sort of challenges do students face when they're engaging with the international campuses or travelling internationally, and how do you see SafeZone overlaying over that?
The university is fantastic at allowing students to access international campuses. So we have a program called Go Global, and it allows students to move between campuses, and the process is absolutely fantastic. It's very easy to move, as well as our Erasmus program, which allows students to go on a year abroad, and they can go virtually anywhere within the EU, and it's a fantastic exposure for them. SafeZone's introduction means that they will be able to have that connection with the university, because it does work not just on the campus grounds. It allows you to connect back to security, back to home, as well as emergency services in any country you go to. And because of our connections and zones that are now placed in the Dubai campus, as well as in Malaysia and our Galashiels campus, it works so smoothly. And I've heard a lot of students in our Galashiels campus, as well as the presidents at the Malaysia campus and the Dubai campus, rave about SafeZone.
Yeah, that's great. Great to hear.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
And environments such as field trips can be environments internationally or even domestically where it could be used. Do you have any examples where that's been used previously?
Yes, so just this week, our architectural engineering students from year 3 went on a 4 to 5 trip day. Well, it's an architectural exposure to Berlin. And every one of them was made to download SafeZone. And I've heard from a couple of them that they felt so much safer knowing that someone in the UK had their back, knowing that SafeZone was there for them if they needed it, and they wouldn't have to fumble about if anything went wrong.
Yeah, well, that's great to hear.
Yes.
How do you think the average student approaches safety on campus, and what challenges does the organisation have in ensuring individuals are safe?
To be fair, students they can be very, they want to take care of themselves.
Sure.
But it always comes in different forms. And SafeZone is an easy way for students to say that, oh, I know what to do and I don't have to faff about all the time with what they do. So I think there could be a challenge of students actually being able to learn about SafeZone and the communication around SafeZone. But it is so easy to use. I think once students have it on their phones, it's just as simple as.
Yeah. And with the introduction of a service like this, potentially the university and the union and the students themselves can see great benefit. How do you see that benefit coming across to potential students and families when they're considering Heriot Watt as a place to study in future?
As I said before, security is so important to family, and the trust that you can leave your child here as a student. I think that's a massive benefit, especially to parents who are overseas, for example, to know that when they get here, their student is registered to an app that allows them to access either first aid or emergency situations, or even just inquiries, something that's directly on their mobile device. I think it's such a massive benefit for students and for the university itself to know that they can keep their students safe. It's fantastic.
Yeah, great. Well, thank you very much for your time,
Thank
Ashna.
you.
It was great to meet you, and thank you for your service to the university as well. Thank you.